What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mint and we're back again with another video. So today I want to talk about the current state of the NFT market, the cryptocurrency market, if we're going to be entering a bear market or trend, and then what to kind of do as a result. You know, everyone should have a strategy when it comes to investing or trading NFTs. Honestly, a lot of people are just hodl mindset, buy, hold, sell in a couple years, which is fine. But when push comes to shove and all those green days turn into red, it starts making you kind of question, should I sell? Should I sell? And so today I want to go over the topic of how markets ebb and flow and the trends that they follow, especially with emerging markets such as cryptocurrencies and NFTs, and then kind of talk about a couple of projects I actually bought this week when they have gone down quite a bit, but my conviction to those projects are still the same, and I believe that once money starts flowing back into the NFT space, they will take off. So as you can see, Bitcoin this week alone did surpass all-time highs. Since then has been going down for a little bit, so it's sitting around 62,000, and then Ethereum holding that 4,000 line very strong. When we look at cryptocurrency markets, you have to understand that money will always flow into Bitcoin first. That determines the general trend of the cryptocurrency market as a whole. So Bitcoin will first go up, and as you see, it goes up, and then Ethereum will follow it, and then top 50 altcoins will go after that, and so on. It's at the point when Ethereum is going up, you have to start questioning when do you want to sell your NFTs if you're already in profit. Ethereum is going to be the main determinant of whether the NFT markets will have a lot of volume or not. When Ethereum is going up, gas fees go up. When gas fees go up, people don't want to use NFTs. So that's my cue to know when to kind of start looking into getting out of some of the projects I have that are in profit, mainly because I believe that as Ethereum is going up and will go up in the next few days to weeks to months or however long, the NFT market will be taking a hit. And during that time, you want to essentially look to get out of any projects that you have profit in. Once again, not financial advice. And then, either hold it in Ethereum and then re-enter. So once Ethereum starts to cool off and starts trending sideways, at that point, the individuals that have profits in Ethereum will take those and then start moving into more riskier assets. Those riskier assets include those small cap altcoins, sub 1 billion, sub 500 million, or even sub 100 million, and then NFTs. I see that most NFT projects, give or take, will have around, between 10 to 30 million market cap, and those are the blue chips. So those kind of would be classified as low cap altcoins. At that point is when NFT market, I believe, will start trending back up. Right now, you can see that if we go over to OpenSea's volume across the board, for the most part, it's red. Everything has been going down. Like I said, volume of Ethereum is going up, so gas is going up, value is going up. NFT trading will go down. There's less interest in this space because if one asset class is going up, why stick around for another when you are literally watching the boat sink? Well, I don't think NFTs are done by any means, but that is a way to kind of determine the state of the general market. Another website you can go to is called flips.finance, and this is a great tool to use to kind of see the general trend and general sentiment of the market itself. Here, I use this far right column here that says recent percent sold for profit. When all of this is green, it's a good indication. It's simply saying that people that have sold off their NFTs sold it for a profit. If all of this was red, that means there's a capitulation phase going on, or essentially people are now starting to lose faith in NFTs, and then now they're selling for a loss. You don't want to be here when all of this is red. When people are taking profits, that's healthy, that's fine. You shouldn't call them paper-handed bitches because they're not. They're being smart with their money and they're taking a profit and going on to the next group. And as you can see, when you can identify certain projects that have the red and people are willing to take losses, if you can do some research on those projects and the rest of the trend is still green, it's good to do some research into those projects to determine, is it a valid project? Is there a reason for the sell-off? And if not, maybe that's also a good project to enter. So, Mutant Ape Yacht Club has been going down with a lot of people selling off or a loss. That is a potential buy. And, as everything starts turning green again, then Mutant Ape Yacht Club will be one of the first ones to be in profit. So like any market, when you look at cryptocurrencies or NFTs, when things are going down and shit hits the fan, you want to get out of the more risky projects and then move them over to something more stable or less risky. So back in May, when everything was going off in the cryptocurrency market, the best coin to actually hold at that time was Bitcoin. If you were in all of the altcoins, Solana, Luna, Polkadot, whatever it be, or even smaller cap coins, the best coin to hold at that time would have been Bitcoin, because if the entire trend is going down, Bitcoin will still see the least amount of loss compared to the other coins. So just like that in NFTs, the best projects to hold right now are essentially those blue chip projects. Cool Cats, Bored Ape Yacht Club, CryptoPunks, things things of that nature. But yes, it may be true that a lot of us are priced out of that. So you have to look at the next set of projects, those future blue chip contenders, those with a lot of volume, good teams, good community, a good roadmap, and a vision for the future and added utility. When you can identify those projects in a downtrend, those are the ones you want to get into, because you're going to be able to get into prices that you may not be able to see later. And essentially, once money starts coming back into the NFT space, those projects will be the first to go up as well. So the first project I want to talk about is Creature World NFT. This I got into just yesterday, got in at about 1.8 ETH, and now it's sitting at about 2.2. I did see it drop all the way down to about 1.5, but the good news is this was coming in from almost 4 ETH just 2 weeks ago. If you look at the activity, there was a initial climb up, then a dip, initial climb up, and then it's been dipping, but I'm strictly talking about floor price. This is average sale, so you do have to take that into account. Over here, we're going on a downtrend. It may continue going down or sideways. When it has that sideways actions, as you're seeing here, this may be a good time to enter. This is the accumulation phase where people are not sure if they're interested or not. But if you have conviction and faith in the project, then this is a potential project to invest in during a downtrend. Some notable things about Creature World: it's created by someone named Danny Cole. He's a very well-renowned artist, especially in the NFT space. This has a very strong community. Famous people such as Shaq, Snoop Dogg, Gary Vee has vouched for this project. A lot of airdrops and utility have been added. If you get this project, you would also have opportunity to mint Creature Toads, which is another hype project that's going to be releasing fairly soon. And then overall, you can see, 6.2K owners, so very well distributed, and 25,000 Ethereum volume. This is a future blue chip in my eyes, especially when you have a distributed group of people holding it. It's harder to dump the price. A lot of people might have an emotional connection to this project, and for that reason, it'll be harder for them to sell at a loss. The next project I want to talk about is Sup Ducks. This is another project that just got demolished. Okay, I've been following Sup Ducks since the initial launch, and maybe about a month ago, you can buy this project for under 1 Ethereum, and it's skyrocketed to upwards of 4 Ethereum just 2 weeks ago. Since then, it's been cooling off and going down very heavily. I got in 3 days ago at about 1.3 ETH, and since then, it's been rebounding. I don't know if this is going to stay or if it's going to go down more, but there's always a good idea to set buy and sell targets, especially during a downtrend. So I bought one, but if this goes down more and goes underneath 1 Ethereum, then my conviction is solid, and I'll probably end up buying multiple at that point. So coming down, and you can looking at activity just like before, there's an initial uptrend, then down, then sideways action, up, down, and then it went up a little bit, but then it continued going down. This is kind of where it was at 4 Ethereum, and I did believe that it was a little overvalued at that point, but then it found itself corrected, and that's where it stood around 2 to 3 for a while, trended sideways and now going down. I think it will hit a bottom fairly soon, and then once it goes sideways, that is your time to accumulate. But once again, always consider, what is Bitcoin and Ethereum doing? If Bitcoin is going up and Ethereum is going up continuously, the NFT market will not follow, and it will go down or go sideways. So you have to take all this into consideration when you want to enter. Set a price target, but also look at the trend of the general cryptocurrency market at the same time. But Ethereum has skyrocketed to 10,000 and doesn't look like it's slowing down. I'm not going to enter. I'm going to wait it out to see when Ethereum cools off and takes a break and money starts flowing back into alts and then the NFT space, and that would be kind of my trigger to go in and buy this project. Other notable things about Sup Ducks: it was created by a very notable artist. His name is Frankie Nines. He's very active with the community, and if you go into the Sup Ducks Discord, you will see how tight-knit of a group they are. Sup Ducks is like your online brotherhood. They have an app and is very community engaged, and you buy this NFT to essentially be a part of that family. The app allows you to interact with other Sup Duck holders. You get a verification card, and you're also able to get airdropped a Volt token every day. So this is kind of like a utility token, which can either be sold or you can use it to modify your duck, win prizes, enter contests, things of that nature. And I just believe there's a lot of potential for this project as a whole. And I just like the artwork. Pretty trippy. It's pretty street. Volume is very good, as well as a fair distribution of holders. So once again, I believe this is a potential blue chip contender. Last project I want to talk about is the Doge Pound. And now I got into this project very early. It was a tip off from Journey Crypto and Alex Becker, and I accumulated over 8 of these at under 0.3 Ethereum. So when it first hit 1 Ethereum, I pretty much sold out and took my profits and walked away. And man, I missed out because the Doge Pound skyrocketed to about 4 ETH or just underneath it. Since then, it's dropped down, and this week I saw a low about 2.2 Ethereum and entered and just bought one more. Now it's going back to 3, and I think there's just a lot going on with this project. They have a lot on the roadmap going on. They're creating a utility token. They're having massive airdrops coming up, further breeding, and they're going to have a launch pad that they have deployed that also incubates new NFT projects. Looking at the activity, very similar again. There's initial run up and down, sideways, go up, down, sideways, go up, down, may actually go down further. And so I'm looking at a buy target for under 2 ETH, maybe 1.5 or below. It hits that target, I'm buying. And then my sell target is always, it always has to correlate with how the cryptocurrency market is doing. So if cryptocurrency then starts coming right back on after I made an entry, I'll look to exit very quickly, because you have to understand, a lot of people believe this is the last leg of the cryptocurrency market before a blow off top. That means it's going to come very quickly. It's going to happen very quickly. I'm talking week or after week. It's going to be a constant trend going up and down, and a lot of increased volatility will occur. And with that reason, you have to be on top of your game and realize, when do you want to buy, when do you want to sell. Remember, always look at the general broader market to determine if it's a good time to buy or sell. And then just, do you have faith in the project? This project has a very good distribution of about 5,000 people, 20,000 volume traded, and they just have such huge influencers backing it that I just don't see this project failing for any reason other than a peak capitulation phase in the NFT market. And remember, once capitulation happens and everyone's selling, they're all going to go down, and that comes the bear market. A lot of people will make the most of their money from a bear market, so take into consideration that you shouldn't always have a hodl mentality, because once bear comes around, you can buy this for 10% of the current cost. That's all I have today, guys. Just want to talk about the general NFT and cryptocurrency market, how to catch trends as they go up and down, and then correlate between the two markets, as well as, these 3 projects I think are great projects to get into. They're down from their all-time highs, and I believe there's still some more room for losses and for them to go down. So I'm going to be watching these more and selling them accordingly as I watch Ethereum go up or down. Also, I know a lot of these projects are a little more expensive, so I will be dropping another video very soon about some of the cheaper NFT projects sub 1 Ethereum that you could get into right now. As across the board, a lot of NFTs have gone down, and I think those projects as well are great contenders to buy, as when money does come back into NFTs, that those will moon as well. Well, that's the video. Thanks again for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I'm your boy Mint, and I'll catch you guys next time.